Lyall, would you say that's a good point away from home today?
Yeah, obviously it's a really hard place to come. It wasn't the prettiest game of football ever, but you kind of need to expect that when you're coming here because they make it really difficult for you to play, especially on this pitch. So I think in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it probably is quite a good point away from home.
And we started the game well and created chances early on.
Yeah, I think we had a good few chances at the start. Obviously, Sai had one that I'm not too sure what happened with, and then we had a few shots after that. So we started the game really brightly. It'd just been good if we got a goal when we were on top, and then they came into it a bit better. And I think when we scored, it was probably against the run of play, but I think we probably need to do better to hold on to the result and get the 3 points, but still a point's not the worst.
As you say, maybe Kilmarnock were on top when we took the lead, but as you say, it's about taking these chances, isn't it? And you did that.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, like I say, it was against the run of play, but when you get chances at this level, you need to try and take them, and thankfully did that there. But it's just frustrating, obviously, when you go 1-0 up, 70 odd minutes in the game, not to hold on and get the 3 points.
Adewumi came on and made a big difference, didn't he, to the match?
Yeah, Sun's very positive. Obviously, he gets on the ball, he drives at people, commits people, makes them make fouls, and creates a lot of chances. So no, I was really positive when he came on.
And he obviously created the chance for yourself. And what were you thinking when you took the shot?
Nothing really. Obviously, it just rolled back to me. It was just get a good contact, and to be fair, it was where aiming that top corner, and thankfully it went there. I thought the boy on the line might have just got there, but thankfully he just missed it.
Do you have to do things differently when you're playing on a pitch like this?
Yeah, I think obviously we like to play as much good football as we can, but the whole preparation this week was not to do that, but you need to play a certain type of way on this pitch because mistakes will happen. Obviously, you never know how the ball's going to bounce, you never know how the ball's going to come to you, so there's a lot of things you're not used to dealing with, and obviously Kilmarnock play on this every second week, and this is the only time we play on it all season, so you need to change the way you play, and I think we did that quite well today.
And is it all about taking the result from today into Wednesday night?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, it was a good result against Hibs. That was a good point today. If we go and beat Motherwell, then everyone will look at this and say good point away from home. So that's what we need to do, is focus on the next game and try and get 3 points next week.
Tony, a 1-1 draw, you'd say that's a good point away from home?
I think it's a very good point. I think this fixture's probably one of the toughest in the league when you come to play at Rugby Park. It's always going to be a difficult game, so to come away with a point, I've got to be relatively pleased with that. You're always slightly disappointed, when you're winning 1-0, to try and see that through, and I think we need to take responsibility for the goal. We've not tracked a runner there, but as you say, once the dust settles, I think it's a good point away from home.
Were you pleased with how we started the game, creating chances?
Really pleased. I think we took on the momentum from the Hibs performance, and we started the game well. John McGee's had a great effort, the goalkeeper saves, and I thought we did look the strongest team on the ascendancy at that point. But listen, against Kilmarnock, they're always going to have their bits of the game, and I thought we defended well today. I thought they ask a lot of questions of you in terms of direct play. You need to get first contacts in the box, you need to try and win second balls. I thought we did that really well today, so I think credit to the goalkeeper in the back three, we did that really, really well. But as I say, to come away from home and to get that point away from home, I think it's a good point, and now we move on to our next game on Wednesday night at home.
Kilmarnock had chances, especially in the second half, but John McCracken made some great saves.
He did, John, and again that illustrates what I'm saying about competition for places. That's what I want all over the team, all over the pitch, and I want it at goalkeeper, I want it at centre back, I want it at wing back, midfielders, strikers, and yeah, that was good. That was a good performance today. There's a lot of good performances today. I think once we analyse that, there's a lot of things we can do better. I thought we could have kept the ball a bit better in instances in the game, but it's tough. It's tough to do that, and again, as I say, we need to reflect on that and say it's a good point, but let's turn that into wins at home.
Were you pleased with the impact Adewumi had off the bench?
I thought any quality, I thought we started the game really well, but I thought he brought on that real bit of quality. I think at that stage in the game, Kilmarnock were very much in the ascendancy, and we needed something to make them think about going the other way, and Sun gave us that. I thought his contribution in moments of real quality, none more so than for the goal, a great run and cut back, and Lyall gets on the end of that. Fantastic finish by Lyall, but I think you've seen the quality that Sun's got and how that can help the team.
We didn't have masses of chances in the second half, but you must be pleased that Lyall took that opportunity.
Yeah, and again, it's something I say about Lyall. Lyall shows his quality time and time again in that final third. If you look at his stats in terms of goals and assists, he's right up there, because he has got that composure. He takes a breath and he makes the right decision more often than not, and I think his finish, he has to go high with that, and he's went high and it's a great finish. So I'll credit to Lyall, but there was a lot of good performances today. But listen, we're on to another game, a home game on Wednesday, and it's important that we just focus on taking a point away from home and look to win our home games.
Kilmarnock put a lot of pressure on us at the end of the game. Are you glad that we saw it out and took that point? That's
another pleasing factor for me, because as I say in the past, with that young team, and having lost the defenders that we've lost and the experience that we've lost, it's good for them, to see that through and take the plaudits. I said that, I take the plaudits for seeing that through. I'd prefer we done it with a clean sheet, but however we kept it at 1-1 and we come away with that point, and I'm just pleased, and I'm pleased for the travelling support. You know, they were fantastic, absolutely brilliant today, and you see the reception the players get at the end there and the way the players clap the supporters, and that's important to me, and I'm really indebted to them for their support today.
You mentioned the fans there, you'll just be saying same again on Wednesday night?
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to build something up at home, you know, won our last couple of home games, and I'm trying to make sure that we continue that for them, and if we do that, we win our home games and we take points away from home at difficult venues. You know, this is one of the toughest fixtures in the league, as I said, so if we can do that and keep our home form, then I'll be pleased with that.